Hi. I'm disheveled because I was doing laundry, but instead of typing a response, I wanted to respond with a video. She's asking about, in the past I've made videos that my mom, she can't be left alone for long periods of time. It especially came up in conversation here when my husband was out of work and people were saying, go get a job. And the windows of opportunity for me to leave the house are minimal. And even so, my mom couldn't watch my kids. Just some backstory as to why this has come up in conversation. So, she can be left alone about 2 hours if she is up and in her recliner, safe, watching TV with her food and her drink around her. She has her walker. Usually when she comes out from her naps, she stays put in her recliner. She honestly uses the bathroom very minimally. She's dehydrated often, and it's something we're working on. But so she stays put. And so, for example, let's say we're all just going to go to Publix or to Dollar Tree, and we know it's just a one-stop short trip. We would do that on her recliner sit downs. So she usually comes out like at 12:30 until 3 or 2:30, depending how she's feeling. Or she comes out around 4:30 or 5 o'clock until 6 or 6:30. It all depends when my husband is coming home for dinner. So if we are looking for a chunk of time, like we did this past Saturday, where we had a nice unit as a family out, we do those things really early in the morning when she hasn't even gotten up for the day. That's how we can successfully yard sale. We get up at the crack of dawn. But so on a day where we know we're going to be going to, multiple stops, like we did this past Saturday, we went to the library, we went to the animal shelter, to the Pokemon store, and to BJ's wholesale. We did that, and we were home by the time she was going to be getting up. So that's how we can knock out a bigger day, is we leave really early in the morning, depending upon what we're doing and where we're going. We might be on the road 7 or 8 in the morning, so we can be home by the time she gets up, around 12:30. And sometimes she'll call and say, don't rush home. I'm not going to be getting up until 1. She had a rough night. Or I will call her and say, hey, we are almost home. Give us 20 more minutes. And that's how we make that work. When she is in bed, she has a lot of safety devices, emergency devices. We have family emergency plans put in place, and who we would call and how they would get in, all that type of stuff. So that's just how we make it work when we do outings. And we don't do them often, in all honesty. Big family outings are maybe once a month, even before my husband's wonky schedule. If we're taking my kids out, we're tag teaming it. My husband is taking them out, or I'm taking them out. And we save the big family outings for early morning excursions when we can have a larger chunk of time. But we don't do it often. We don't feel comfortable doing it often. And while we're out, I am constantly checking my phone and calling and checking in with her. So yeah, that's how we make it work for our family. Every family is different when they manage something like this. And even when my mom had an aide, some of the agencies required somebody from the family to stay home. So that wouldn't even allow us a means of going out with a peace of mind, because some of the agencies did not want her to be left alone with the aide. So yeah, but thank you for asking. It's a good question. It's a good conversation to have, because caregivers have to strategize and do what they got to do to make this journey work for their family. So yeah, and I appreciate the question being asked just nicely and respectfully, which I always expect from this lovely, lovely lady. But, you know, sometimes people can just come out really aggressive with questions like this, and I have absolutely no problems answering them as long as they are just nicely put. You know what I mean? Kindness goes a long way. But yeah, okay, I gotta get back to sorting laundry because it's staring at me evilly. But okay, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.